Well, howdy there. You have to believe me, I really wasn't going to make a video about this, but for some reason, I feel like no one else is kind of sharing my kind of indifferent reaction to all of this. So, Wilbur Scott, in case you don't know, the basis of all of this information is that Wilbur is, of course, a singer, songwriter, lead vocalist for a band that's really popular, and they've got some good songs too. Anyway, one of Wilbur's exes, Shelby, which is also a Twitch streamer, kind of basically came out and gave allegations against him. She didn't say his name per se, but pretty much everyone figured out exactly who it was quickly. Her allegations basically involve that he has this weird kink with biting people, but he bites too hard. Okay, so, first of all, I want to say, yeah, Wilbur was a bit of a dick here, because apparently she has multiple times told him, don't bite that hard and stuff. And you know what? Yeah, he shouldn't. But for fuck's sake, everyone is blowing this up like he beat her with a fucking pipe. And I just want to say that in my personal opinion, this is not domestic abuse, alright? This isn't. Domestic abuse is hitting someone, is emotionally bullying them and stuff. Now, I might not be particularly the smartest person on earth, but I think I have a decent understanding of the story, and if I don't, then I apologize. But basically, I don't see the big deal here. Like, everyone's losing their shit as if they just found out that he raped a 12-year-old, but he bit people too hard. And then they became exes like a year ago. So then Wilbur, I'm putting this up on screen, gave probably the worst response ever on Twitter. It's such a manufactured piece of shit apology where you're not even really apologizing for anything. And hey, I think he does need to apologize in private to the girl and say, I'm sorry, I was an asshole. But I don't see why this needs to be a whole, situation. And you know what? Maybe there will come a time that I am wrong. Maybe I'll find out. Hell, I've been wrong before. For example, in my dream video, which is one of my least favorite videos I've ever made, I multiple times called him a pedophile without really any definitive proof because we don't have real proof. And even though I don't like the guy, I don't think he deserves to be called a pedophile when we don't really have proof of it. I think that the internet loves to find people to demonize. And when we can't get a new demon quick enough, we just start conjuring them. Because, for example, we have our demons. We have EDP. We have Colleen. They exist. They're here. But for some reason, we need another one now. Because people are going to get bored if there's not a new allegation of someone that got their lives ruined. And you know what? Like I said, what Wilbur did wasn't particularly the coolest thing ever, but he's also, I wouldn't call him a domestic abuser for it. He might be an asshole that doesn't take boundaries completely serious. That's about the extent of it, though. And then, Shelby had to go and give us a response in which she says some really dumb shit. Now, she does say some true shit, like how Wilbur's apology was garbage and it basically didn't really admit to anything. It just kind of tiptoed around whatever he was trying to say. And yes, I agree with that. But then this happened. You cannot treat people this way without consequence. You cannot pretend you didn't know the harm you caused. You cannot pretend that going to therapy fixes all your past mistakes. What the fuck else do you expect him to do? Do you think he's gonna time travel and fix it? For real. If he's in therapy, that's a good step. He's working on himself, and you say it's not gonna fix anything. Maybe not for you, but isn't the whole point that this won't happen again? Isn't that the point of the abuse? Anyway, she also says that all of the love that's been shown for her over the last couple days, and every victim of abuse, don't lump yourself in with them. Just don't. You are not a victim of abuse. Now, if we found out that he also, like, hit her, or pushed her, or kicked her, or, what else could he have done? Made her transition or something? Then yes, he's an abuser. But for now, I'm going to say that I don't think him being a bit of a dickhead is abuse necessarily. I feel like this new generation isn't aware of what abuse is. I feel like they consider anything that is slightly uncomfortable to be abuse. I'm not comfortable in the chair where I'm recording this video right now. I'm being fucking abused right now. I'm going to file a lawsuit against this chair and get its career ruined. Anyway, that's pretty much it. I don't feel like there's a lot more to say. I personally think she's full of shit. Maybe he was an abuser, and maybe we'll get proof of that, and if we do, then I'll put out a video saying I'm sorry I didn't believe it. But until I see some proof that this man actually abuses women, I'm not going to make a big deal out of it. Alright, everyone does shitty things, and his shitty thing was he bites people, because it gets his little British winky a little excited. So I'm okay with this, basically. Yeah, he's a bit of a dick, but I can move past that. I hope you enjoyed this. For some reason, I just posted a video yesterday. Remember to like and subscribe and all that. This is not like my normal videos. I usually talk about actual videos and don't just kind of sit with no real visual entertainment. Anyways, have a good one.